Go.
And you are live, Sheena. Yes, good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is the Bobbi Jo and Sheena show. And today we are doing a 6-day segment on Sheena's book. It says The Key, The Secret to Happiness. And today we're going to be talking about attention. What do you have to say, Sheena? You wrote the book.
Where is your attention?
What do you focus on?
Yeah. I mean, that's really the thing, isn't it? It's just like, so if you're focused on, you think of a subject, it could be money, business, relationship, whatever it is. And then you feel this, you end up focusing on that feeling rather than, the feeling of, well, what do I want? So we focus on what we don't want rather than what we do want. And the best line I heard whenever I've spoken before about the truth has no opposite. So there is no darkness, there is just the absence of light. Now, if there's absence of light, what do you do, guys? You switch the light on, don't you? But oh no, what do we actually do in our practice? We circle around in the darkness going, oh my God, it's really dark. Oh my God, how am I going to solve the problem of darkness? Oh my God, there's like too much darkness. Oh my God, I can't. What am I going to do? And that's what I'm talking about. So love, if you haven't got love, so say you hate something, it's just absence of love. So focus on the love. And you know what? I've got like, it's a Switch to Rich series. And I've got like the little switches along a wall in my head. And I switch, I forgot the love. Switch the love on, and I see the love switch coming on. And then if it's like, I don't know, say there's fear, because the opposite, like you might say fear is just absence of faith. And so then I go, faith. Okay, let me focus on faith. I switch the faith light on. I don't know if that helps people, but it's a really good thing in my mind.
Well, you're really conscious of it, and not many people are. People are just so reactive. I'd just say probably 95% of the people out there are just reactive in their day and don't even know what they're focusing their attention on, but it is dropping into the moment, and everything is a choice. I read that in your book, it's you choose every moment about where's your attention? What are you going to focus on? And we're reading this great book. We did a little book club with Linda at Unity, and it was on the 5 principles, and we're going to read it together when you show up. Sheena's showing up tomorrow, folks. She's coming across the pond tomorrow, coming to Alabama, where we will drive over 1,000 miles up to New England. But principle 5, we talked about this, and it's about, they were saying in there, is gave an example. So like presidency and candidates, right? You have group A, the president A, whatever, candidate A, and everyone's like, woo, we want him to win or her to win. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. And then B you have is they want B to win, but they're going, oh, we don't want A. Ooh, it's our brr. I mean, I could say some names here, but we won't. So, we don't want that. Well, A is going to win because B loved their candidate, but they focused more for A because of the energy. It's bad energy, good energy, whatever. You gave it energy. We don't want them to win. We don't, right? What is the universe hearing? Win, win, win. They don't know the no's or the don'ts. So where is your attention? Stop focusing on what you don't want, people. Get really clear on what you do want. And then keep putting that, like Sheena said, switch it to love. Know where you're feeling. Drop into it. How do I feel right now about this? I had a talk with my stepdaughter's fiance. I've been helping him write his vows, and he's like, I'm terrified. And I'm like, what are you terrified? Let's stop. Where do you feel it? I know where he's going to feel it, not his left toe, right here in his gut, the solar plexus, people. So it's about knowing. And then we talked about what his fear was. And it's not really the wedding so much as making sure everyone has a good time. And I was like, everyone's gonna have a great time. Just give him some booze, right? It's a wedding. And Sheena's going to be at this wedding. How fun. So keep going with attention. That's my little put on attention.
And if there's another great thing that I learned as well, and it's words on context. So the content would be, so say you're looking at your bank account and there's no money in the bank. That's content. But the context is what we want to feel. So this is what I want to get at. And it's a little NLP technique. Well, not so little, because actually I'd forgotten about it myself. But it's about focusing on the feeling that you want. So what do you want to feel about money? I want to feel joy, happy. Well, is there anything else in your life you've ever felt that for? You remember that. What's this something that makes you laugh and that's brought you joy? Think of that and feel the feeling. That's the context. Then get the money and match it together. and practice that over and over and over and over again, until when you think of money, you think of love, joy, and bliss, and perfection, and fulfilled, whatever it is that you want to think. But otherwise, when you think of money, and you can be in fear and guilt and shame, but then even when you get the money, you can still be in fear because you fear losing the money. That's why, lottery winners lose their
Yeah.
money, because they didn't shift their money paradigm. They had it, and there was like a little loophole, and whoa, they happened to be in joy and bliss, and whoa, there you go, the money just popped in, and then they just dropped straight down, and they spent it all. Like, they're
Yeah.
literally in fear of losing it, and so they got exactly what they feared. So that which she fear or revere will be brought to pass. Isn't that right, Bobbi Jo?
Yes, absolutely. And again, it's knowing how you feel about money. You said it, it's a money paradigm. And just because you get money and win the lottery doesn't mean how you feel about money changes. And everything is a vibration here, people. Everything is a vibration. We're vibrational beings. We talk about this every week. We're 99.9% energy. And it's funny because I heard about this stuff in my 20s. Tony Robbins was doing it. Imagine yourself driving the SUV, although I don't think when I was in my 20s, they had SUVs. But, imagine yourself in the car and the sunroof and feel it and smell it and the music that's playing. So, but it took me to be 50 to go, okay, enough of this crap. I need to figure it out. Let's go. Let's go. My life was wonderful. It is wonderful, but I just felt like there was something more. I was out on the boat. I was riding the Harley. I was out rafting. I had all this cool stuff going on, but there was something so empty within me. And that's when I started this mindset coaching when I was at 50, so 4.5 years ago. And, it's been a struggle a little bit at times. If I say it, I create it. But there is a peace of mind up here. There is a freedom up here once you realize, well, shoot, I need to reprogram this baby. This hasn't been since the late 60s, early 70s. Wow, I grew up is still my thoughts and beliefs. And you need to just have the attention on what you're thinking and what you're vibrating at, and bring it into alignment so you can create the life you love. And that's really so simple, but it takes the repetition. You just can't go out and run that marathon, can you? You got to work up to it. You got to build up to it. So keep paying attention to us. Tune in every day. I'm giving you little tidbits. It's just a community that more people need to think like this and grow the world into peace and love, rather than being fearful and looking at war and talking about war and all this. Stop talking about the shit you don't want, okay? Start creating the life you want by feeling what you want and getting yourself into that, and discipline yourself. I always say that about my chair. I got to Velcro myself here. But go into that meditation and just feel love, just feel peace, and then create that from there.
That's what we want everything for, because we think it's going to bring us the love, peace, and joy that we want. And so start that. So what we've done this week is, so far, acknowledge who you are, accept where you are and who you are, and now put attention on what you want. Basically, more what you want to feel than anything. And then the next one that we're going to do tomorrow will be about allowing. So we'll see you then.
All right, sounds good. Everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
See you now.